Today on the show I talk about Dr. Doom's thirst for power. Hello and welcome to the show with issues. I'm Auram, and Dr. Doom has always been a very powerful character in the Marvel Universe, but he seems to think that he's more of a god. So, is he? Well, that's kind of the point of the video, so let's get started. Victor Von Doom is a very powerful man. He's the ruler of a small country and has always strived for great power whenever he gets the chance, even when it's not so ethical. He is a supervillain after all. Before I get into just how powerful Doom has gotten over the years, let's compare his base power ratings from the official Marvel handbook to some of his enemies. Doom has an intelligence rating of 6, strength of 4, speed of 5, durability of 6, energy projection of 6, and fighting skills of 4. These are not on a fixed scale, by the way. It's a grid, so someone could have a strength of 9001 if a writer decides that's necessary. Anyway, comparing these numbers to his nemesis, Reed Richards, he's looking pretty strong. Mr. Fantastic has the same intelligence rating as Doom, with lower stats on everything else. Now, most of Doom's powers come from his suit, as reflected in the power ratings, so let's compare his levels with another suit-bearing hero, Iron Man. Iron Man has very similar ratings to Doom, almost identical aside from the higher strength. This is probably due to the fact that Doom's suit isn't as tech-heavy as Iron Man's. So his power ratings definitely don't make Doom a god, but that's not to say his power levels haven't been warped over the years. For example, back in 1966, Doom came into contact with the Silver Surfer in Fantastic Four issue 57. He befriended the Surfer, but eventually turned on him, taking his powers and board, becoming one of the most powerful beings on Earth. Silver Surfer has been said to have Thor-level strength, and most consider Thor a god, so by proxy, Doom is a god here. Done and done, we figured it out, right guys? Well, no, not really. Doom didn't keep these powers for long. He was eventually tricked into flying into a barrier around Earth set by Galactus, which caused Doom to lose the Surfer's powers and board, returning to their original owner. Doom just kept being Doom for a while until Secret Wars hit. And no, not the Secret Wars that's happening right now, we'll get to that later. This is the Secret Wars of the 80s. So during this event, the Beyonder created a world called Battle World and sent the heroes and villains of Earth to battle on it. I know, there are a lot of parallels between this Secret Wars and the one happening right now, but just bear with me. So among the characters dropped onto Battle World were Dr. Doom, Galactus, and Claw, with a bunch of others of course. Galactus, seeing as he's, well, Galactus, began eating Battle World, and Doom saw this as an opportunity to, get this, steal Galactus' power. Yeah, Doom wanted to take the literal Eater of Worlds power for himself. Doom quickly put together a device made from Claw's body armor and sapped Galactus' power for himself. After doing this, Doom, now with the power of Galactus, confronted the Beyonder. Doom, however, lost this battle. The Beyonder began tinkering with Doom and his armor, which activated another device in his chestplate, which took the Beyonder's power and gave it to Doom. So now Doom has the power of Beyonder and Galactus. He's practically omnipotent here. The only reason Doom lost his power is because the Beyonder, who at this point had hidden a part of himself away in Claw, tricked him into losing control of the power and it going back to its rightful owner. After this, Doom went back to his base power ratings for the most part. He didn't see another power increase until the Childrens Crusade, which is when things got very interesting. The Childrens Crusade was a mini-series that dealt with the Young Avengers and Magneto attempting to find the Scarlet Witch. They eventually succeeded in doing so, but found her married to, you guessed it, Dr. Doom himself. Doom revealed that he had a hand in increasing Wanda's powers, which caused her to go crazy and resulted in the disassembling of the Avengers, House of M, and everything past that. Doom then stole Wanda's powers and, combined with his own skill set, granted him full omnipotence. This is the most powerful Doom had ever been, and he even offered to grant the perfect life and immortality to anyone who wanted it. The Avengers and the X-Men turned down Doom's offer and fought him until they essentially overloaded Doom and left him powerless. He came clean and Scarlet Witch's name was somewhat cleared. So at this point we can probably say that Doom is a god, or at least has had god-level power, but he's gotten even more powerful since the Children's Crusade, especially lately. Okay, I'm getting into major spoilers for Jonathan Hickman's Avengers and New Avengers runs, so leave now if you don't want those. Anyway, Doom's fourth encounter with huge power is, I think, the most interesting one. Mostly because he never actually receives an increase in power, just status. He's built up to be a god, and here's how. After the 8-month time jump shown in Hickman's Avengers and New Avengers stuff, we see Doom experimenting on the Molecule Man and a piece of a map maker, which he got from an incursion that converged on Latveria. He was doing this as an attempt to find the origin of the incursions and to save the multiverse from dying. Eventually, Molecule Man took himself and Doom 25 years into the past of an alternate reality to witness the origin of that universe's Molecule Man. He went on to explain to Doom that the idea of the Molecule Man is a universal constant, and if that universe's respective Molecule Man dies, the universe goes with it. This is what causes an incursion. The Beyonders became aware of this and planned to kill every universe's Molecule Man all at once, essentially setting off a multiversal bomb that would leave everyone helpless. Molecule Man explained to Doom that to even try to save his universe, he would have to kill every Molecule Man over the multiverse one by one. Doom accepts this pilgrimage, and after 8 years of killing Molecule Man by himself, he met a young girl who would become the first of his Black Swans, the cult that worships the Great Destroyer Rabu Malal, which is, unbeknownst to the multiverse and the Black Swans, Dr. Doom. Doom commanded the Black Swans to do his bidding and kill Molecule Man of many worlds in his place. Eventually, this proved not to be going fast enough for Doom, and he decided to confront the Beyonders once and for all. He and Doctor Strange attacked the Beyonders with a super weapon, which looks to be their weaponized time machine, and the resulting explosion killed almost the entire multiverse, leaving barely over 24 universes behind. This is really the closest Doom has gotten to being a god, and he didn't even receive any kind of crazy power boost. He was just worshipped and feared by so many, effectively creating the guise of a threat to the multiverse. In reality, it was just him trying to salvage something out of what the Beyonders planned for it. So, is Dr. Victor Von Doom a god? Well, I'd say so, because in the words of the man himself, all ends with doom. Week 2 of May is here, and with it are some great books. I'll be getting 8 titles again, including Secret Wars issue 2, Thor issue 8, and Silk issue 4. I can't wait to see how big Secret Wars 2 is in, physical copy. It's supposedly huge. Anyway, here's the rest of my pull list and Marvel and DC stuff as always. That's it for this week. I really had fun with this topic. Dr. Doom is a very interesting character that is used in a huge variety of ways, and his thirst for unlimited power definitely adds depth to any decision he makes. Anyway, enough rambling. Thanks for watching. Next time, I really hope something doesn't go wrong, because the past 2 times I've had to record, things have gone horribly wrong. So, yeah, next time. No, 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 no.